What's up, guys? Okay, this is Phil from Barnes Driving School.
Yeah.
Special guest today. But you know what? He's come down to Sidcup because he said to me he's the best driver ever.
That's what they say.
He said he's a legend round these ends.
Yeah.
Was it Southampton?
Yeah, near Southampton area. Yeah.
So if you're also around there as well, if you're looking for like manual lessons, then give him a call. Okay. Also as well, because he supports Man United, we're going to start off with 15 driver faults.
Yeah. I've got to work my way down. I've got to gain them back into a clean sheet.
Oh dear, but
clean sheet to be nice. Actually, that's something we're not very good at the moment. As a
no. Yeah. Well, I can't say anything. Liverpool is at the same. Liverpool are rubbish.
Wow, this is it. It's going to make for good conversation.
Yeah. Right. Cool. Okay, my friend. So when you are ready, actually, do you know how to? Yeah, it must be similar.
I'll work it out.
Yeah. Cool.
Right. Yeah. Nice.
Wicked. All right, let's do this. Let's do it.
Right, we're into drive. Nice. Are we good? Ready to go?
Ready to rock and roll like a sausage roll.
I feel like I'm in a good position. Right.
Yeah, you happy with your seat?
Yeah, I think so. I think the seat's all right. Steering wheel's good.
Got
room for my legs.
The head restraint, everything. You're good with it?
Yeah.
Wicked. Let's do this.
Let's see how we get on. Right. Got to get used to the car.
To be fair, most of my students, they really like the drive of it, but it's nice to just,
It's comfortable.
Yeah. Going to go left for me, please.
Nice.
Yeah, I forgot you're not psychic, and I always forget that.
I do that so much, honestly. Just let my pupils assume which way we're going sometimes.
Like, where are we going again? I was like, we've been this way before. What? Like, lovely. So how long have you been teaching for?
2018 I qualified. So where are we now? That's, 8 years?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's gone quick.
It's flown by. It's good though, I enjoy it. It's a great job, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it, to be fair. I do like it. I mean, I lose count. It's either 20 or 21 years in
Wow,
March.
man. That's good.
So I forget how long it is, but it's about that anyway.
That's good. Yeah, still enjoying it. Must love the grind still.
Yeah, no, I do. And obviously social media, like we said earlier, it helps.
Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it?
Lovely. I think he's going to do well. I think, he's giving me good vibes.
We'll see. We've only come out of the test centre. We're only about a minute in.
It all counts.
That's it, yeah. That's it.
All right, cool. When we get to the roundabout, we're going to be turning left, please, for us. First exit.
Cool.
And you've always taught in manual?
Yeah, always manual. I think it's not going to be far off, I don't think, before it's going to be an automatic option somewhere along the line. But yeah, manual is, there's still a really good demand for manual, to be fair.
No, I think there is. I think for both manual and auto, they're just like loads of demand for them. So yeah, why are you thinking to go to auto? Just
it's easy, isn't it? I'm joking.
He said it. He said to me off camera that no one who does auto ever fail a test.
I don't know what my left foot's doing here. I've only got one foot to think about.
Just rest it up there.
I need to be fair. I think I am getting a lot of inquiries for auto, so it would be nice, in fairness, to kind of have both available. Running two cars then becomes a little bit more because it's just me, so
that's the thing.
Little old me.
Unless you sort of keep one as a family one.
Yeah, that's true.
When
actually,
you're using it, but that's the only thing, because it is difficult, in my opinion, to run two cars and you're the only one using them for teaching. Yeah,
it just doubles your outlay, doesn't it? Doubles your cost, and then...
Yeah, and the way I've always...
There you go, Mr. Cyclist. Off you go.
The way I've always thought about it is there's only a certain amount of hours and stuff in the day that you can do. So you're making similar sort of money, I guess, but you're opening up for more people.
Yeah.
But that's just the way I thought, because I thought about it before as well. But that was just my opinion on it. It's just that if you're doing whatever, 6 hours or 8 hours or whatever you're doing, but if you can fill your diary with one.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
No, that's it. Yeah, if you can get up to your kind of what you want to work, and that's the joy of the job, isn't it? You work what you want to work most of the time, you know?
Yeah.
So that's good. Yeah, you're not kind of governed by extra hours and all bits and pieces.
Yeah, no,
Jesus, I had to double check that speed limit for a second, and I saw those big yellow boxes, and it scared me that for a second.
So hopefully I'll catch you later.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm sure there's a few hot spots where you got planned.
A little bit. I mean, to be fair, around here at the moment, there's some lot of road works the other side. So I've had to try. A route I'm doing is trying to stay away from them.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
They're popping up everywhere, though, roadworks. So, like, all around our area as well. Like every other road you go down, there's temporary lights, there's roadworks. It's all kind of it's just everything.
Yeah.
It's mad.
No, I agree with you.
They just don't seem to ever be fixing the potholes. We've got to mention potholes, haven't we?
Yeah, they're everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Like,
state of the roads.
I mean, the thing is, back in the day, I don't know why. Maybe I'm just like thinking wrong, but it used to feel like when it come to the half terms and stuff, I'd get excited because the roads would be a bit quieter.
Yeah.
But now it comes to it, they're actually worse.
Yeah.
They're like every time you can't go anywhere.
No.
Around here, and I don't know what your area is like, sort of after the school run and stuff, but here you can't. It's really difficult to teach.
Yeah.
Is it the same?
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah, like you get from about 2:30 onwards, and just roads are manic. There's people everywhere. There's kids on bikes are a pain in the
Yeah, some of them as well. It's good that you're keeping 2 hands on the wheel.
Try my best.
Yeah.
Got to have 2 hands on the wheel, ain't you? That's the rules.
Is it? So what happens in your test then? What would you say? What would you say if your student was like temporarily driving with like 1 hand?
That's the thing, right? So there's not a problem with it. I always let them know that if they're in control of the vehicle and their road position's good and the steering feels smooth, 1 hand is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
You know, I'll encourage 2 hands, especially if they've got to focus on something or there's a tricky bit, big amount of steering. But if they want to have a little relax off and just kind of, you know, that's for me, as long as it's under control. Yeah, I don't have an issue.
Yeah, I agree. Same. Because there's always a thing online.
Where are we heading there? Are we going
straight on for me. There always a thing online about you can't drive with 1 hand.
10 and 2. 10 and 2 were great, don't they?
That's the worst one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they're allowed to cross their hands there, would you say?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Get our hands over the top. Yeah, whatever feels smooth and comfortable, isn't it?
That's it. So you heard it here, guys. Not here exclusively because others have said it as well, but you are allowed to cross your hands.
Cross your hands. That's it. Do what you need to do to get yourself under control and whatever feels comfortable.
That's it. The main objective is you've got to have safe control of the vehicle. That is the main thing. When we get to the roundabout, we are going to be turning left, please, for me.
Cool.
First exit. Ain't no stopping us now. We're coming to Bexley. Sorry.
Love a bit of Bexley. Bexley Heath.
Yeah. So not far from here. You know Bexley Heath, do you?
I know the name.
Okay.
I used to work, when I was in retail, I used to work on the South London area, so I know a lot of like Lewisham and Bexley and all that kind of bits and pieces.
Okay. Yeah, Lewisham and I used to live not too far from there, like Sydenham, which is not too far from there.
Okay, yeah.
My mum was always, when we was younger, at the shopping centre at Lewisham.
Okay, cool.
Used to hate it though.
Was it?
Because, bless mum, I love you, but it'd be like about 4 or 5 hours she'd be shopping. And sometimes
that's torture, isn't it?
Sometimes she wouldn't even buy anything.
Just looking.
Just looking. Okay, I'd like you to carry out the parallel park manoeuvre, please.
Okay, nice.
With this lovely Audi.
With this nice Audi here. Perfect stuff. Right, let's get her back into drive. My favourite, isn't it?
The deep breath.
There we go. Psyching myself up here. Right. Let's have a look. It's nice and quiet. We'll chuck ourselves out. To reverse. Lovely little checks around. Right.
Love the commentary.
Yeah, that's it. Got to do it. Here's where I find out I don't actually know how to park a car.
Well, it's a different car as well, to be
fair,
fair,
this is true.
I think that makes a big difference. Do you have blind spot mirrors on yours?
I don't actually, no. I think it's one of those ones I see a lot of people use, and it's a great idea.
Yeah.
But
if you students don't need it, then why not?
That's it, yeah. Oh, there we go. Parks up at the top.
Lovely, well done. When you are ready, sir, if we can move off again.
Spot on. Look at that.
Lovely job.
Not a bad effort, that.
So he's not just a good teacher.
I can drive as well.
You can drive as well. It does help, doesn't it, a little bit?
It does.
It does help.
It's funny, one of those questions, right? So a lot of my learners ask me that question. They're like, do you always just drive like by the book, or you know, are you kind of like quite lax with stuff and until you get in the instructor seat? And I'm like, I drive how I would teach. Like, don't get me wrong, before I was an instructor, I probably didn't. But now I drive how I teach, because I think then that just makes life easier. That all I need to do is tell people how I would do stuff, and it becomes the right thing then at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no like two ways, I don't think, of doing it, and there's no specific way you've got to drive on a test. If you've learnt all the right stuff, you just drive how you drive.
I don't tell them how I drive.
No, that's it. Yeah, they don't see that. The cameras are off when we drive by ourselves. So, is this the road you meant me to come down?
Yeah. I
was like, I thought I was pulling into someone's drive for a second. Then.
Yeah. This is what I wanted to see.
Bro, what have you done to me? It's another learner as well, right? Let's just pause for a second, because I reckon that they can get into this gap here better than what they've just done. I'm not sure where they want me to go at this point.
I'm not here, mate.
No, that's it, right. Well, I can't really get through there, so they're going to have to do something different.
Oh, they opened the door. I think they were checking if they were over the line.
I'm not sure what they're checking here. If they come into this bit, what do you want me to do? If you come down into here, mate.
Well, if you want, maybe just go into... yeah, there you go. All right, cool.
I'm just going to come back here a little bit and just see what he does. I don't know why he's waving his arms at me. Right, let me just come through. I still don't think I'm fitting through that gap, if I'm honest.
What else can you do, maybe?
Yeah, we're good.
He was happy, wasn't he?
He looked like he was enjoying his Saturday morning, teaching his daughter to drive.
God, blimey. Cool. All right, you passed the test then. I actually know them. I got them to come down here deliberately. I say 11:40.
Like, that's the time. Get him in. those paid actors, the decoys that are in the middle of the road.
Gonna turn right, please, mate.
That's hilarious.
Do you know the funny thing is, I was really tempted to try and like go, oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? But I'm like, be quiet.
Honestly, it's one of those. It's the hardest bit when you do mock tests. I think
it is.
I don't know, what are you doing? You coming around the front or the back? You're going around behind me. Yeah, because you see sometimes your learners, you get into those really sticky situations where you just feel like you need to give them a hand.
Yeah.
And you've got to stay silent, haven't you?
It is. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Sometimes I end up prompting a little bit, but
yeah, if you get into a really kind of tricky sort of spot. There we go. We're out.
Lovely. That was fun.
Yeah, nice. That was good.
He was like, what do I do? I'm just sitting here smiling. I'm like, just
like, I just thought, well, he had a better gap, I think, coming into that driveway in front of me. If he'd have just come a bit further down, but
another question here. So this could help, like anyone who's watching. What else could you have potentially done if you thought it was a bit too tight getting through to give yourself a little bit more space? What could you have done with your car? Got you down, haven't I?
What? I don't know. What would you have suggested?
We got two of them outside of the car.
Oh, flapped your mirrors in.
Yeah,
that's true. Actually, yeah.
So you could have folded them in.
Yeah.
One of them at least on that side, maybe.
That's true. Yeah. Could have just made it a little bit narrower, couldn't it?
There you go.
Yeah. Great tip.
Going right, please, for me at the lights. You've gone down to 14 driver force. No joke.
I've taken one off.
Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
When was the last time you had a standards check?
Do you know what? It's
we won't tell this to the DVSA, but
no, it's a long time. 2015.
Was it?
They did try. They did not try. They called me in. They made an appointment with me twice during COVID.
Yeah.
But they cancelled it twice.
Right. Okay.
One of them I turned up there, and then the examiner actually was like, "We can't do it." So that was 2015.
Yeah.
Happy to say I got an A, which is good.
Yeah. Nice.
Roundabout. We're going to be going right. Third exit, please.
Cool.
It's funny because I'm like tempted to go good.
Yeah, there's
like,
yeah.
I'm like, be quiet, stop it. He knows how to drive. I was just about to go good.
But it's a natural thing, though, isn't it? That's what you do.
Yeah, no, it is. It is for sure. What about yourself? When was the last time you had one?
I had, because I only passed my part 3 in 2018.
Yeah.
And then I had like a...
Sorry to cut you off for a second.
That's all right.
We're going to be staying on for a while.
Okay, cool. Let's come out around this guy. Yeah, 2018 I qualified, and then I had my like quite close standards check. So 6 months later I got called for a standards check. I think I then had it 6 months later. Past that, so that was probably 2019.
Okay.
And then that's it. I haven't had another one since.
Yeah, a lot of our instructors who are qualified, they haven't even had a standards check. It's been like years.
They just can't. They just haven't got enough people to do them, have they? And I like the system now, because it used to be like, obviously you had one every 4 years as you sort of renewed your badge, didn't you? But now it's done on your results as much as anything.
Yeah.
So like if you're passing people and getting low like faults on your test, then happy days.
Yeah, for sure. If we can take the next exit on the left hand side, please, for me.
Yeah.
And then at the roundabout, we're going to be going right, third exit.
Cool.
Lovely jubbly. Ain't no stopping us now.
We're on
the groove, on the move. So, as an instructor, what is your go-to music?
That's a great question. I'm a fan of. I like rock music. I like metal. I like a bit of country.
Cool.
It's a weird thing because I like anything that I like, and that sounds really bizarre, but I haven't got a set genre that I will just stick to all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I listen to a bit of everything really.
That's good. Yeah, same. I mean, I'm mainly, to be fair, I'm R&B, hip hop,
nice,
old school garage. But then sometimes you see a song or whatever, and you're like, oh, it's not my type, but I like it.
Yeah. That's it, and you hear it and you just kind of think, well, you know, there's no kind of, you don't want to box yourself into one particular thing, so...
That's it.
Yeah,
so, roundabout, we're going to go straight ahead, second exit for me.
Cool.
Following the road ahead, second exit. And then next one, same thing, straight ahead, second exit.
Careful, the postman Pat coming around there. Yeah.
He doesn't have his black and white cat anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't nobody. I keep singing the same song this whole week.
Loves me, man.
I know, I don't know why I keep doing that.
It's good though. Sometimes you just get one stuck in your head.
I know.
It just goes round and round.
It is annoying.
Normally it's one of the kids' songs that they've played and it's an absolutely terrible song, but it just like ingrains in your head and yeah.
Funny thing is one of our students, her son, she watches some of the TikTok videos that she's in.
Yeah.
And then when I've been singing the song, she goes, next thing I know, like the next day or whatever, he's like singing the song and he's going around the house.
Nice.
I'm like, yes, love that. How you feeling with during this mock test?
All right so far. Yeah. I mean, some of the area. Where are you? Are you coming around? No, you're not. It's nice to see that like such different types of roads and different types of bits and pieces, because in and around where I am, like there's so much sort of just town driving. There's not like, you don't get the big fast dual carriageways or the big 4 or 5 lane roundabouts. It's a lot of town driving. There are a few, but like not as many. Like you get a few little rural roads and like country lanes and stuff. But this is sort of a really good mix of a lot of stuff around here, which is spot on really. It's what you need to like prepare people to drive, isn't it? Which is good. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's really good. It's keeping me on my toes anyway.
Yeah.
Whoa, come on then, Mr. Range Rover. Oh, it's a reverse priority. I bet everybody gets caught out with that. Ah, mother. Well, there we go, guys. I've just absolutely screwed it. Cheese and rice. If we just delete that little bit, we'll be fine.
I was just looking behind and I'm thinking that Mini like must love you right now.
Apologies, Mr. Mini.
There you go, guys. So we've done videos on this reverse priority roundabout, and some people are going, it's not a roundabout, arguing about who's got priority, etc. There we have it. So this is what can happen if you don't know the area, don't know certain roundabouts and stuff.
And I tell you what, right? So it looks like a roundabout, and I come into it thinking it was a roundabout, and it wasn't until, because the giveaway signs are on the floor to the right there. They're a little faint, but they're there. So you've got to just
40, matey.
I'm talking to the camera. Yeah, you've got to keep yourself on your toes. You've got to keep yourself on your toes with it. I've never seen something. I've seen those before, but like it crept up on me.
Yeah, because you just can't see it.
Yeah.
You go around the corner and then it's just boom,
suddenly there.
It's just there. What we're going to do also, we're going to take the next road on the right hand side for me.
Okay, cool.
Next road on the right.
Whereabouts is that?
Don't worry, I'm sure you get me back when I come and visit your ex. For sure.
I have to find the worst bit.
Yeah. So going to be turning right. Lovely.
But I was literally just saying about like the different types of roads and different sort of situations you find yourself in, because you don't get many of those other bits.
Yeah.
Around where.
I mean, because I'm always around it, I don't think it's too bad, but it obviously is when you're not from the area.
Yeah, when you haven't seen it, maybe.
That's it. And I found the same thing when I went up to like Coventry.
Yeah.
The same thing. Like he was just Darren was just throwing me like loads of roundabouts and stuff, like spiral ones, and it was confusing. And then we're going to turn left for me, please. Cool. And then once we turn left, if you can park up somewhere on the left-hand side for us. Cool, thank you. Sorry, I'm just. So that's what I do with my learners. I'm like, I'm just laughing at your reaction to you, like, oh man.
It's that sudden realization that you've just gone. How many people get caught out by that?
Quite a lot. Yeah. If people haven't been there before, they go that route.
Yeah.
Most of them will probably get caught out on there because, like a learner, particularly, obviously, their knowledge is not going to be like ours.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, pretty much. I would say probably most of them would get caught out there if they've not been there before. That's why, like, we make sure that we've done it both ways so people can see. Because coming the other way is actually it's a bit more open.
Yeah.
So like you can see a bit better. But coming around the way we go, it's just literally go around the corner and it's just there.
It's just instantly there. And the other thing that takes you by surprise is because like you're used to it being a roundabout. So my immediate focus was on the actual car itself, not necessarily the markings. So you see the car come around and think, oh, well, if he comes round, I need to be waiting. But yeah,
I thought you were gonna stop, but earlier, because the car was in there to come round. And I thought, oh, do you know what? Maybe you thought you could just make it before he comes. And I thought, I didn't catch him. And then you was like, I'm like, okay. I
seen him like, a little later probably. I seen him coming round because he was coming around slow.
He was, which
was. If it was a normal roundabout, it was odd to see him come around that slowly. But obviously, he knows he's got to give way there. So that's why he was coming around slower.
Yeah. Cool.
That brings a question in, though.
Yes.
Do you think it's a good thing, then, to teach test routes as well as areas that you don't know? Because some people have, like, a varied opinion about, like, getting to know test routes and not getting to know test routes.
Yeah, I mean...
I guess pros and cons, right?
I'll be honest with you. No matter what we say, someone's going to have an issue with it. And they're going to say they do it differently. Personally... I don't teach like test routes initially.
Yeah.
I'll just teach them whatever it is. And then what I do coming up to their test, there's so many routes, but what I'll do is I'll do particularly like the more difficult ones.
Yeah.
And then particularly like that reverse priority roundabout and other areas that I think could catch people out. And then probably in terms of actual test routes, I'll be honest with you, they'll probably do maybe 3 or 4 of what I think that student might benefit from.
Yeah.
But I won't go and like do like 15 routes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
For example.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And I'll just explain to them that some routes, you know, might be the same, but then they kind of tailor off somewhere else. Some might be a bit reversed, that sort of stuff. But I don't just do test routes, but I do a bit of it. What about you?
Yeah, exactly the same almost. Like you teach people to drive and then you go and do all sorts of different stuff.
Yeah.
And then once they're at a good level, as you say, as they approach test, you start to then go, right, well, this could trip you up on a test. Let's go and have a look at this a couple of times. And then you do some of those little bits and pieces.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
that's the best way to do it. Because then they gain the knowledge first. And then once they're in those situations, they should then understand it all a bit better.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. So, cool. Guys, if you're watching this, let us know, what do you do as an instructor? If you're watching this, do you do mainly more test routes? Do you do like just the area? Do you take them out of the area so they're like in unfamiliar kind of territory? What do you guys do? Let us know in the comments. It'd be handy to know actually, because everyone's going to have a different opinion on it.
Yeah, you're right. I think everyone will have some sort of opinion on it. So yeah, be good to know. Be good to know.
Brilliant. All right. When you're ready, my friend, if you can please move off for me.
Let's go. Do you teach 6-point check or do you teach looking for risk?
Or hold up. Put my hand up high. I'll do 6-point check.
Cool.
What about you?
I'm a bit of both actually, which sounds weird.
I think the key actually. Let me let you focus because this bit can be this can be a bit tricky. The red
car's kind of pulled in, but we'll make slow progress, and I think we got enough room for that blue car to still get through. Black car's coming through as well. Oh, with a bit of speed. Yeah, because there's a lot of controversy around, not controversy, but like a lot of different opinions, I guess, around the 6-point check and whether it's useful or not, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, what it is as well, personally, I am going to be going left, sorry for me.
Yeah.
I think that different instructors have their own different styles, and I respect all styles.
Yeah.
And whatever works for them and whatever they feel is safe. And if their students are becoming good drivers, what difference does it make?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion on it, because at the end of the day, there's a thing called effective observations. But if you're doing an extra check on the left blind spot, for example, is that not safe? Is that not effective?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the next right, please, for me. I believe it is effective.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing which I teach my students as well is to, because there's a debate about whether they may miss chances and stuff because it takes a long time to kind of look around.
Yeah.
But I get mine to be kind of looking and seeing what's going on, and don't bother to start the checks unless you think it might be okay.
Yeah.
And then if it isn't okay, or if they get halfway around, they just pause it. They don't need to kind of carry on.
Yeah.
Going to turn left for me.
Yeah, so they're almost scanning the mirrors, looking at the road before they start to then check around blind spots. And
so, I mean, you could say it's a 6-point check. You could say it's still like effective observations.
Yeah.
It's a bit of both, really. But
yeah, no, that's it.
If you're safe, you're safe.
Because it's not like, I think when people don't teach the 6-point check, oh, you're a little wide, my friend. I don't think there's no risk on the pavement. When sometimes people go, well, there's no, you're pulling into the road, so don't worry about the pavement. I don't think that's the right way to think about it, because there is potentially risk on the pavement,
well, especially with the driveways. Yeah, 100%. Like, what if a kid comes, like, see it so many times that a kid just runs off and the parent is like, they don't realise that their kids run off past the driveway and all of that.
Yeah, we're good. Oh, he flashed me. Oh, I could have got into that gap. He's flashed me through anyway. Thank you, my friend. God, this is a lovely road for it. You brought me down here. This is a joy.
Yeah, learners love this. They love it. And what it is going the other way, when they come out the test centre, it's a 50-50 chance of coming down this road the other side.
Right, okay.
So where we're coming out of, we went up to the roundabout. They're either going to go into this road or they're going to go to the roundabout and start their driving test. And they're equally, I would say, difficult, but in different ways, because that roundabout usually wasn't too bad when we was there, but it's usually really busy.
Yeah.
And it's hard to kind of to get out of it. At the end of the road, we're going to be turning left for me, please.
Cool.
Ain't nobody.
Oh.
Didn't know they were. Anyway.
DPD.
Yeah.
They make their own rules, I think, don't
they? They do, I think so. So left we go, my friend.
Cool.
Ain't no stopping us now. Do, 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 do. Okay, so we are now going to go out the roundabout, right, 4th exit. Focus, mate. Focus.
Oh, good signal, Mr. Citroen van. Yeah, let's take that. That's good. Yeah. Bit of power in the auto. We're good.
Lovely.
1, 2, 3.
Lovely, jubbly.
And 4.
Yeah, so when I changed to auto, so up there where we just did that roundabout is notorious where a manual student may stall the car.
Yeah.
So once I changed, because my body was used to it, I'd be flinching. So I'd get there in my auto, I'm like, and
expecting
I'm like,
the stall to...
and it's like, it's not happening. But he went off.
Go, God, you pulled away well. And you're like, oh no, it's the auto.
Looking like, oh, you don't have that extra pedal.
That's it.
But yeah, quite literally, probably like for 1 or 2 months, my body would just be ready, like certain spots, and I wouldn't even be thinking it. It's just my body would just
kind of
be
naturally tense up.
Yeah.
God.
But now it's a thing. But if I started to teach manual again, that'd be quite funny because I wouldn't be expecting. I'd be like, why is it rolling? What's going on?
Rolling into the car. That is the worst, though. I think that is one big thing that people fear in manuals is that rolling back on a hill. And they panic, and they just then the clutch just either flies up or they like bury the gas without lifting the clutch, and it's just
for sure. Right, so it's going to basically split like a fork. Okay, we're going to go round to the right, but if you could be in the left lane as it goes around to the right. So left lane here.
So left lane here, yeah.
As it goes round in the right lane. Obviously, I know you don't know this area, so.
So I'm following round where the Volvo is, yeah?
That's it, in the left lane. And then the roundabout, we're going to be going straight ahead, second exit, Central London, A20.
Cool. Where are my floor markings here? They've all just disappeared. Would you teach the signal off there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even though the lane's a designated exit lane?
I do.
Okay.
I do. But you done well there because I was hoping that will catch you out.
Right.
Because a lot of people, when they don't know the area, and obviously the road markings are very faint. After you go past the first bit, they mess up, but you didn't. So well done, mate.
Cool.
Well done.
Cheers. Got one thing right there.
Yeah. All right, we're going to be coming off the next exit on the left-hand side, please, for me.
Okay, cool.
And then at the roundabout, we're going to go right 4th exit. Right 4th.
Right 4th. Okay, cool.
Good stuff. Ain't no stop it. Stop it. Same song. We've got to mix it up.
We need a new song.
I know. It's been about 2 weeks where I've been doing the same thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know, mate. Don't know. It's
come from somewhere. Did you say right 4th here?
Right 4th for me, mate. Do. Yeah, so we're on near the end. I just added a little bit extra at the end for you.
Yeah, nice.
On the little spiral.
Little treat.
Yeah. But it's all right. You got through it.
1, 2. 3. That means we need to come across here.
Good. This is the one that's blocked, that's causing a lot of havoc, like around it, because it's quite popular to go down there.
Yeah.
It's congested everywhere else, but it's actually not been too bad like so far. But I think because it's Saturday, the morning's a little bit quiet.
Yeah.
I think it's starting to build up a bit more now. Okay, going to come off this exit,
cool.
And then the roundabout, we're going to go straight ahead, second exit, and then we'll make our way back to the lovely test centre, Sunny Sidcup.
Sunny Sidcup, nice.
We're going to use it's going to split into 3.
Okay.
Use the middle lane for me.
Middle, okay, cool.
Wouldn't be a problem, but I know that there's going to be traffic to the left, so trying to avoid that. So, okay, there's another question then. So, if you go the wrong way in your driving test, is that an instant fail?
It is not.
Okay.
I did it on the way to come to you. I went the wrong way, but I realised I was in the wrong lane, and the safest thing to do was to just go the wrong way. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
I could have had a chance to jump back across, but it didn't feel comfortable. So, as long as you go safely the wrong way, you are going to be fine. Make the appropriate observations.
Is it a markdown?
Nope.
Nothing.
Yeah,
there you go. So if you go the wrong way, guys, and you're doing your driving test, do not feel that, you're getting penalised for it, because nothing happens. Yeah, okay, maybe potentially the examiner may not be happy in terms of if it's a longer route, etc. But in terms of marking you, so you don't need to worry about it at all. Don't need to worry. Just do the safe thing at that time, what's appropriate.
The best thing is then to stay reasonably calm, because I've had people before where they've gone off test route, they start to panic, and then they make mistakes because they're on an area that they know they shouldn't be on.
Yeah.
So actually the best thing, remain calm, go the way that you feel is safest, and let your examiner just sort of guide you back round to your test route.
Good advice, yeah. So take that advice. That's really, really good advice. I've had the same. I've had one student. We've gone down this road, and so she's already been down the road. So the examiner said follow, I think it was to Dover, and it was going to be the third exit. But the students missed it and actually gone back round and come back up the road they've already been on.
Right.
So they've already been on the road. They've already been that way. So then the examiners obviously pulled them off to another road to get back round again.
Yeah.
They've gone back down the same road that they've done like 5 minutes before. And they've got a serious on a traffic light.
Ah, what,
So
on a road they should
pedestrian
never have been on?
Yeah, no, they shouldn't have been on it.
Yeah.
But they'd already done it. So there was someone who pushed the button to obviously for the light to change, and just a late reaction to it. And she was stopping, but she was crawling, stopping. She's gone past the line and stopped in between where the people crossed, the pedestrian crossing.
Man.
But she'd already just done
Already
that road.
done that road as well.
So
that's a kick in the teeth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like when you end up going the wrong way and make that mistake on something you've already done.
I know. And I've done it on mock tests where a lot of people don't like learner ones. They don't like doing this roundabout because it can be quite tricky. So not deliberately, but one of the routes would be maybe like I told you, where we go left into the tight roads that you mentioned, and they miss the left, and then they go up to the roundabout, and then they get serious. They're like, I wasn't even taking you that way.
Yeah, that's it.
I weren't taking
Gone
you
off
there.
route.
Yeah, I weren't taking you there. So do you teach your students to come off to indicate off at roundabouts, like not the small
Generally I will. If it's, let's say we've got a 2-lane exit and we're in the left of those 2 lanes and they're both exiting, at that point I'll say it's not going to add a lot of value, because your lane will only be coming round. The cars on your right are also coming round, so your left signal doesn't add a lot of value. But generally I will teach them to signal
when
left to exit.
Yeah, cool.
It doesn't confuse or mislead, so actually...
Would you mark them for it if they didn't on any of the roundabouts?
Only if they could have added value at that moment in time, which I guess is then open to interpretation a little bit. Normally, if it's a designated exit lane and they haven't signalled, I wouldn't mark them on it.
Okay.
But...
So if it was like where you could go left or straight at a roundabout, left lane only, and they didn't indicate to come off, what would you do?
If it's one of those ones where you've got just the 2 lanes like that, where you've got a left and an ahead, on the approach I would still be telling them to signal left if you've got a left turn only lane, because I think that does add value. It can help people that are coming into the roundabout the other side. If you're coming round a spiral and you're in a lane that's only going to come round an exit at that point, I would potentially say that a signal would add value, but if they didn't, I probably wouldn't mark it down.
Okay. Maybe I'm too harsh.
Well, I think... yeah, that's it. No, I think genuinely though, like I always tell them, if you're in doubt, stick it on.
Yeah.
Unless you feel like you're going to massively mislead someone, if you're in doubt, stick it on. Yeah.
Cool. Right, so we're going to go towards your favourite place, Footscray.
Footscray, nice.
Footscray.
Reminds me of the Cray twins.
Yeah.
I love that. Legend. Have you seen Legend, the film?
Yeah, brilliant film, mate. Absolutely
Cracking.
brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Ain't no stopping us now. Stop it. The tools.
It's on repeat.
I know, it is.
Like
Someone else funny.
Stuck.
I said it to my student the other day when I keep singing the same song. She was like, "Yeah, when my nan was watching our TikTok, she kept saying you need some new songs." I'm like, okay, thanks very much, appreciate it.
have to change the playlist, get Spotify on, get a few new songs in there.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it, mate. So how did you find the route and stuff?
I thought it was decent. It was a lot going on. There was lots of different stuff, wasn't there? But tricky. Like I can imagine learners find those sort of things tough. It's a tough area, but that's a good thing, because if you can then handle it in the most difficult situations, you're going to then be prepared for a lot more when you're driving, aren't you?
Yeah, so I think the only bit that I extended was when we come out of those tight roads that you mentioned. That little bit there that I just did was just a little extension, just to kind of to bring you onto that spiral and stuff.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, cool. So how do you think you did?
I reckon I failed.
Okay.
Because I reckon I got serious at that reverse priority roundabout. But apart from that, maybe a couple of bits of speed. Yeah,
I'm a tough marker.
That's good. Yeah. I like it in tough.
Right. So what I gave you, and I'll explain it. So I gave you, what was that? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 driver faults.
Okay. 2
seriouses.
Okay.
Now the only thing is I gave you one for speed when you were going
44,
44, but I know we were chatting at the same time, that can be a bit thing. So what I gave you was, and the first roundabout at the beginning of the mock, when we went up to the roundabout, when we were doing the left, I felt you were a little bit wide.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
At first, I was letting it go, because obviously if you go like 40, like speed-wise, is it? If you go a little bit over, like 1, and you bring it back down again, it's not an issue.
They don't normally mark it.
It's fine. It's not a problem. But what it was is that it happened quite a few times.
Didn't it? I noticed that.
Yeah.
I blame the auto.
It just wants to go.
It wants to go. Yeah.
Question for you though. So do you get your students? So if it's 30, 40, or whatever, do you get them to kind of get to 40 or get to 30?
No, not always. I'll get them to make safe and appropriate progress is the words that I always use. Mm-hmm. So I'm always like, your maximum is 40.
Yeah.
I was like, if you sit at 38, 39, then you've got a little bit of tolerance.
Yeah. No, that's it. Yeah, I'd say same.
I think that's because if you're trying to hit bang on that 40 mark, you're always likely to creep up a bit. And then you're forever watching your speedo rather than planning the road.
And also, what else can make a difference to the speed? So in terms of, like, say you're going 40.
Suddenly down a hill.
Yeah, that's it. So guys, that's another one. So if you're going on a road and you're going 40, you might not actually push the gas pedal, but if the road dips a little bit, suddenly it just goes over a little bit. So I'm the same as you. I teach them sort of 37, 38 or whatever the speed limit is, like a couple under. If they go over, they're still within. And I'll do the same sort of thing.
Hills catch people out so much. Like exactly what you just said. You've got your foot in the same position on the gas. Suddenly you're over a brow and you go down a hill. 3 or 4 mile an hour creeps on.
That's it.
You're suddenly getting faults.
Yeah. And equally the other way around. If you go up a hill, then obviously it's going to dip a little bit. So you just have to push a little bit on the gas pedal.
It's all about that planning, isn't it? Look at what the road's doing ahead of you.
Brilliant. Yeah. So that's what. So I gave you a little mark down for that only said because it happened a few times. There was a right signal at a traffic lights that I felt was late. We kind of was like about 1 or 2 cars, so there's a car in front of us. We didn't stick the right signal on. Just thought it was a little bit late. This one was the one we just discussed about the roundabouts, about whether we need to. So that's open to debate, I guess.
It's fair though.
To certain areas or how people teach and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Generally, I would teach that not on minis. Minis, you don't have time to do it on the straight ahead.
You've got to prioritise your steering, haven't you, and get yourself off the roundabout. Yeah.
And then just one for appropriate speed, which I just felt that there was a roundabout that you did stop, but I just felt that the approach was a bit quick and we kind of braked a little bit. The other 2, which you've already mentioned, really, was the reverse priority roundabout.
Gutted that I got bloody stuck on that.
Yeah. So guys, you've seen the videos as well on my TikTok and other instructors and stuff like that. The reverse priority roundabout. There isn't many of them in it. There's not many of them around.
Don't see a lot of them.
No, but they can catch people out. And so it's important to know the area, I would say. Obviously, how do we know if it's a reverse priority roundabout? What can we look for, like on the road and stuff, like can tell us?
Markings are like the road markings, the paint that's on the floor is probably going to be your biggest giveaway there, because that's what I saw, but I probably saw it a little late because I was focused on the vehicle coming round and didn't look directly down at the floor.
So question, so when you went there is, because I felt like, so I could be wrong, because obviously I can't read your mind.
Yeah.
So when you got there, you obviously didn't realise the reverse priority roundabout. What it felt like is when you looked there and then you saw those giveaway lines, is that what gave it away?
Yeah.
It's like, what are those markers doing there?
Yeah. Because you don't expect them.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought.
So if if we had to give way, then we would have the give way markings in front of us, which is usually that's the more common way, isn't it, on the roundabouts?
You'd have them right in front of you across your lines. Yeah,
that's it. And then the other one was obviously, like we discussed, is after that we were having a little discussion about it, and then obviously your speed was like 44, and I was like, mate,
crept up a bit much. Yeah, I had to be told off.
Yeah,
got a slap on the wrist.
The other thing was as well on that route, it's nothing you done wrong because the markings are just confusing. So you know that reverse priority roundabout.
Yeah.
What they used to have, and you probably saw it there actually because it's still there. Do you see those hatch markings?
On the left.
Yeah. So what used to happen there used to actually be another road on the left side.
Okay.
And what would happen is you'd have to avoid the hatch markings, go into the right lane like what you did.
Yeah.
And then later, exactly what you did,
move back
across. Now what they've done, I don't know why they've done it like that. So basically where they've closed that road off now, for some reason, rather than getting rid of those markings, they painted them black. And then over time, it's now gone.
So they're sort of back again.
Yeah, back again. So what you can do there, so people who are sort of listening and watching and who may have their tests in Sid Cup, etc., you can just go straight into the left lane.
Right, okay. So they're fine with you coming through that. It's effectively not.
It's not there anymore.
Right,
but obviously so it's not a fault, it's nothing, because from what you can see, it's all good. You did come back across, you did it safely. But you can just go in the left, and it's weird because it was black, and then literally it's just gone back to white. It just looks like they're hatch markers, but there's no reason for them to be there anymore.
Yes, because the exit on the roundabout isn't there anymore. Yeah, makes sense.
Brilliant.
Makes sense.
Do you know what? That's been fun, mate.
That's been good. And I tell you what, it just goes to show, right? So we teach safe driving every single day, right? And we class ourselves as good drivers, but you can get caught out. You can 100%. Get caught out on things.
100%.
And although it wasn't, massively unsafe, I'm not pulling out in front of traffic and stuff, I got caught out on something. And that happens, doesn't it? Yeah.
And when you stopped in that reverse priority roundabout, who is it affecting most? Yeah.
The mini behind us. Yeah.
That's it.
Which is why mirrors are so important, because I've done mirror checks a couple of times on the way into that.
Yeah.
As you brake and you kind of check, you've got to make sure you're checking again, because you've got to know where people are around you all the time. So, yeah.
Was it also hard? Another question, yeah. So do you find it hard where you don't know the area and where the speed limits keep changing?
Yeah, the speed changed a lot around.
Yeah, I know we were talking as well, so obviously made it like even more harder to kind of like focus on where they keep changing and stuff like that.
But you've got 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Don't know if we did any nationals there on that route, but we've got a lot of different, a lot of different speed limits. So you've got to keep your wits about you. I think also what I always tell people is if you're doing a route in an area you don't know, it almost does make you focus that a bit more. You're looking for stuff because you don't know it. If 100%. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, for sure.
When you're driving sometimes in only the same areas, you get to know I know this road's a 40. I know that there's a bend up here. I know that, and you kind of only know it by rote rather than actually looking for that change.
Do you know what's funny as well that you say that is because there was a student that I was teaching, and they're really good. Like they're really, really good at like driving, etc. And it was Sid Cup area. And then one lesson, I thought, right, let's take them out of the area. Now, their drive was completely different.
Yeah.
The standards just dropped, and I realised to myself, thinking, oh, okay. So she's kind of like, although we did like loads of different routes, different like places, ways of different roads, whatever, but she was just basically just off of memory. And then I took them out, and I was like, you okay? Like, yeah, it's all a bit different.
Mm-hmm.
And it just completely and utterly throw them off. And you don't realise that once they pass their test, they're going to be driving everywhere.
That's it.
And how they're going to react. Obviously, us as instructors, there's only so much we can do.
Yeah.
And we can maybe sort of bring them to a different area, like here and there. But yeah, it makes a massive difference.
But there's always that, you read it all over the place. There's that massive stigma that instructors only teach people how to pass a test. They don't teach them how to drive. But that's not the case. We try and do all of our best to prepare them for as much as they can.
100%.
But like what you said, like you can only do so much. So when they then pass their tests, they're no longer
and it's like
under your...
well. It's like motorway driving as well. So like it's not obviously like a requirement. You won't go on it on your driving test on motorways. You go... A roads and stuff like potentially national speed limits, blah, blah, blah. But on the actual main motorways, they can actually pass their test, never done a motorway before, and then just go on them.
Yeah, I remember when I passed my test many years ago now. But yeah, first time I went on a motorway, I'd never done it before. It scares the hell out of you because you're suddenly like 3-4 lanes, you've got to merge in, you've got to kind of change lanes and stuff, and I'd never done any of that.
Yeah.
And it's terrifying. So if you get a chance to practice that before you pass,
100%,
or even after you pass, come back and do a motorway lesson.
Yeah.
Great advice.
I'm going to tell you a funny story about me. So when I had my lessons back in the day, I only did them during the daytime.
Okay.
So I never did a nighttime lesson. Now, cars are a bit different now, but when I first passed, I kept forgetting to put my lights on. Because I wasn't used to doing it.
So
and people
common.
were like flashing me. And I'm like, why are they flashing me? I'm driving okay. And then after a while I realised, but nowadays, I don't know about your car, but a lot of cars, they have automatic lights. Yeah, so they're not even used to putting them on. And then maybe potentially when they get their own car, depending what it is, they might forget to put them on.
It's a great point, because I've made a massive thing over the last couple of years to tell people, like, as the light starts to dip, because you're right, automatic lights, it comes on automatically, doesn't it? So you don't have to worry about it. But I'm telling people, this is about the time you want to start putting dip lights on, because you're right, they go back into their car, might be a 10, 15-year-old car, they haven't got auto lights and they forget.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Don't drive around in the dark with no lights. That's the...
Not recommended, even if you've got night goggles on.
Exactly. You can see them, but they can't see you.
Exactly. But anyway, Phil, mate, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, really good. Really good.
Nice to have met you as well.
Absolutely.
And then you can get me back when I come down to see you as well.
We will. I'll try and find some nice routes for you.
Yeah,
some toughies. Yeah, we'll get that.
Wicked. All right, guys.
Stuff.
All right, thank you, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Take care. If you don't follow this guy, follow him. Barnes Driving School.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. Good to see you.